Bonjour et bienvenue à Disneyland Ennemi, le spectacle pour que tout pendant l'année de Disneyland. It's a bit of a hamper as you can see today. I hope you loved that opening. We could not stop laughing after we did it. It was just so brilliant. Because it's a parade show today. We're talking about a parade. I'm so excited. So, me and somebody's people here, we wanted to do something special with the parade shows. And we knew from the offset, this is what we want to do. Get them our merch involved. And I'm so proud we managed to do it. So I hope you love that entrance there. It's a bit of a squeeze here today because you wanted our special guest to still be here for this first part. Well, why don't we be here for the whole show? Yes, but as you can see, my desk here is a very small desk. It only just about fits the equipment on. So just in case you're wondering what they're sitting on a pillow. I've grabbed a pillow from my bed, and that's what they're sitting on. And you're balancing on the arm, on one of the armrests. We need the mic anyway, so it's fine. Yeah. Hello. Don't test the mic, so we've been tested enough. So yeah. So Stars on Parade, which was first opened in time the 25th anniversary. Yeah. First release opened March the 26th of March 2017. Located in all of the parks. In the main. All the lands of the main park, I should say. Yeah. I really love this parade. Except, there's one tiny little problem. To watch the parade, you have to have your head to it like this! Yeah, it's like you've got to leave, it's like a giraffe, you've got to be like a giraffe neck. Because these are some of the tallest parade floats I've seen in my life. So after what, 12 years at the time? Yeah, 12 years of being a part of business. That's the tallest parade floats I've seen. Look, it's making my chair having to do it with a giraffe neck. Well, don't. Right, yeah, they are tall. So it's fine when they're coming in the distance. Yeah. Well, especially if you go and watch it in Small World Area. It's Small World Area. Oh yeah, because you can tell straight away. Parade's almost starting. It's like, how can you tell? Look, the float's there. And they're quite. They are big. They are massive floats. But they are well majestic. These are some of the best floats we've seen in in what was at the time 25 years of the park. It was such amazing parade, and just what? I just feel, what with the pandemic, I can't afford this parade's been cut short because we know it's not going to be back for the 30th. Oh yeah, because what's become a tradition with Paris over the last 3 anniversaries is the parade has changed. So you get like a good 5-year run and they change. And that's fine and everything, but with a parade that's such as good as this, and yeah. Well, I just think there's some floats that could have been catch, that can maybe be part of the 3rd anniversary parade. Ooh, yeah, could. That's giving me a good idea for the episode of Opinion Village. Alright, let's do it. We'll do it as an episode. We'll bring Mickey in and we can talk about what floats we'd like to see kept. That's a great idea. Well done, sweet thought. Wow. You got to come on now for that one. Of course, you've got to come on now. Right. So I think what we should do is just simply go through each of the floats and say what we like and what we don't like. Yeah, that's great stuff. Yeah, so this is probably going to be quite a lengthy part 1. I think you might find these parade shows are going to be quite lengthy. Yeah, and you also got a little pre-parade, didn't it? Oh yeah, because because they had on Tuesdays. I don't know if I was there on a Tuesday to see this parade. They had what was called Character Tuesdays. It's Guest Star Day. And each Tuesday they have a special pre-parade. Tuesday's a Guest Star Day, and each pre-parade will feature rare characters that you don't normally see in Disneyland Paris. And each week, new characters made their way down the parade route. And the pre-parade coincided with the actual parade time for the day and pays tribute to the segment. with the same name that was shared on the Mickey Mouse Club when Mouseketeers welcomed a special guest for an exclusive on-stage performance each Tuesday of the first 2 seasons. So yeah, so that's a nice little report to mention there. So the first float, which of course features our star guests. They've each got names here. So the first float is Discover the Magic. Yep. Oh, we should have put it back on. Oh, never mind. Of course, features our wonderful guests in their amazing costumes. I was a little bit disappointed with the 25th anniversary merchandise because I loved their anniversary costumes. You did. Mickey, Me and the Blues. I thought, you market that, that's a success, and I definitely bought it. But all in all, these are good too. They are stunning. They actually got, yeah, it's quite lovely steampunk. I mean, you weren't sure at first. Well, I don't think I really knew what the steampunk was. I wasn't really sure what it was meant, and then when I saw the parade, I was like, ah, now I know what it is. And actually, I quite like it. Yeah, it's quite good. It's actually quite a nice design. So it begins this. So the first set is you guys, and it's an amazing float featuring the whole gang dressed as explorers of the future. Do you have steampunk in the future? I thought steampunk would be more associated with the past, but no, it's partly for the future. A future in which technology retains a magical aspect, according to Oliver Dussenhare, the set designer. Oh yeah, and the float is led by a couple of characters. It's led by Aladdin, Genie, Mary Poppins, Bert, Alice, Manhasset, Pinocchio, and Tigger. And can I just say, what I really, really love about this float is you return. Yeah. I really, really hated Magic on Parade for a lot of reasons, which we'll be talking about another time. Oh god! Yeah, don't you try and look away. You're gonna be here that too. You're gonna be here for it too. You've got just as much to bend as I have. I really hated Magic on Parade. One of the reasons was Pluto taken out of the parade. Now, I think I made it very, very clear that Pluto is my favourite Disneyland character of all time. Olaf close second. Actually, no, Joy close second with Elsa. I thought he docked Elsa points because of her hairdo in the Frozen 2. That's my favourite in the Frozen franchise. I'm talking about overall Disney. Okay. I thought Joy would have been second. No, she's Pixar. I'm just doing Disney characters. So Disney shorts, Disney films. So Pixar, even though I do know that it's Disney, I'm not classing that. But yeah. If it did, then Joy would be second, then I'll be Joy back. Right. Pluto is my favourite character. And I was really, really annoyed when he was not featured in Magic on Parade. Yet Duffy was. It's like, who the hell's Duffy? No, not Far Duffy. So, I'm going to admit, I did cheat. Yeah, well, come on! I mean, it was nervous for the 25th anniversary and what was going on. I was nervous for it all, you know, not just for this, but also for the elimination. Yeah, I had to cheat. And when I saw on the YouTube video I watched, when I saw Pluto was there, I was like, oh my god! Ah! You screamed the place down. Yeah, I'm surprised Australia wasn't woken up. It was not that bad. I did not go that far. Wow, you were so... I was just like, yes! He's back. My boy's back. Oh, and breathe. Hallelujah. He's back. Because it was they were very, very, very long 5 years of Magic on Parade. They were long. It was not there. Because whenever I'm there in Paris, it's very, very hard for me to spot characters. The parade's really the only time I get to spot characters. Because the times when I'm trying to spot characters, I'm on parades. No, I'm on rides and attractions. Yeah. Then, in your first couple of years when you were a kid, the best time to spot was in the hotel. Yeah. Whenever we come down for breakfast. I think I talked about it already in one of the Disneyland mini shorts, but shorts on Tumblr. But we can reference it again now. Yeah, just in case I haven't done it. Yeah, the best time to spot characters was when I was a kid. In my early days was when you're going down for breakfast and you can spot all the characters for a photo shoot, and I would always insist that we go for a photo. So breakfast was very long in my early days because I would go to the character and try and get a photo with them. And you were my first one. Get in. That's the proper way, isn't it? Your first photo shoot opportunity with a design character is your favourite character. Proper one there. So glad that he's back. And please, with the 30th anniversary, the people who are designing the 30th anniversary parade, please keep Pluto in. Please. Come on, please, all I ask. Yeah, but it's amazing, so a great way to start. So our second book is Discover the Friendship. This is based on Toy Story. Now, I think it's pretty much fair to say in Disneyland Paris parades, there's two things you need to have after Mickey and the gang. And one is Peter Pan, the other is Toy Story. Yeah. Now, I think I actually do quite like this Toy Story flow a bit more. Yeah, well, it's got the boy Slinker. Oh, of course. Get Slinky in, you're hooked. Yeah. It's also got Rex there, and you've got all the traditional Buzz, Jessie, Woody. So it's what I love how it pays a dazzling tribute to children's games, like how, well, get your bar in now. Thank you. Back in my days, the childhood, we did not have Nintendos. We did not have iPads. We did not have TikTok. We had to have board games and interactive DVD board games. But that's what you do at Christmas with your family. Is you have to play the board games. That is what I had to do when I was a kid. We had to play board games. So that's why I love how this bloke sort of pays that dazzling tribute to the time where children actually played games and not do Nintendos and Xboxing and Wii's. Nintendo Wii's! Not those sort, you mucky animals. You did a Nintendo Wii. We used to have a Nintendo Wii, although I used it as a way of exercise. Oh, you did the Wii. I did the Wii Fit. I was quite surprised. I didn't really notice that much of a change. Yeah, well, this is probably not the time to talk about human body issues. No, let's move on. Move on. But I just love how it represents the old days when kids actually played games, you know? They actually did play games. Oh, goodness. No, I just feel like I might see some boys like, well, we've got to teach them about this case that happen. Oh, no, you hate that. You feel like a sneeze is coming, it doesn't happen. And I love how the three of them, they're placed. Well, so Buzz is on a rocket, which pulls an oversized truck of which Andy has placed all the toys in carefree disarray. We just see the other toys that celebrate the true friendship. That's what it's all about. As they take us to infinity and beyond. I had to do it. Right, float number 3 is Discovery Adventure, and this is our Jungle Book and Lion King mixed match. I think that's another recipe that you always have to have Disneyland Paris parades. Yes. I think this bloke probably paves the way for the Lion and Jungle King. Oh no! Don't you dare! No! I don't think you pronounced it either. It's the Lion... Where is it? It's the Lion... No. The Jungle Lion King... Oh, I'll look it up. It's so hard to pronounce. Right, you explain, I'll look it up. Right. So in 2019, they did like a summer festival involved with the Lion King and the Jungle Book. But I think it was really more Lion King got more of the focus. And it really was hard to pronounce. What was the standout thing from it? The festival. Because we didn't go. No, we did go in 2019, but not in the summer. We went in Christmas 2019. But they had that song, you know, run away, run away. Oh yeah, that song from the was it Jungle Book time? Oh, good. Anyway, it was supposed to be celebrating Lion King and the Jungle Book, but And it had a really weird name. It was hard to say, really hard. It's even more hard to say in French. I'm not going to make you do it. Yeah, so you had the Jungle Book Joy, you had the Rivers of the Pride Lands. Right, anyway. It was called the Lion King and Jungle Festival. Right, that's what it was called. And it was really, really more hard to say in French. Oh, God. I'm not even going to make you say it. I'm not going to make you say it. I'm not going to make you say it. Oh, because it... Yeah, but it's such a tongue twister to say. And, you know, you can't... Even in French, it's hard to say in French. But why not just call it the Jungle Festival, the Sahara Festival, or the Jungle Sahara Festival? You know? And yeah, that would have been better. Not do it like that. But yeah, so that's what we're referring to. So this float was a bit of a mixed match of the Lion King and the Jungle Book, and you get the. Are you trying to look how to say in French? No. Don't do that! You said I wasn't going to pronounce it! Well, I just wanted to stop! This is going off topic here. This is definitely going off topic. Fine, no! Fine. Right, so this is a mixed matchup, obviously, Jungle Book and Lion King. So you had Rafiki, you had Baloo, you had... you also had... Timon and Pumbaa. But for me, what I thought was quite hard to watch was how it looked like it was going to fall off. Oh yeah, it did sort of look like it was a bit of one of the attractions which, if you had not got the balance right, you could easily sort of like yeah, probably could easily top or yeah, I know that attraction will walk you every time that attraction comes up for you, the float comes up for you. Hope it stays upright. Hope it stays upright. It does stay upright. Yeah, there's a lot that gets packed in with this float. A lot gets packed in. But I do love how the detail, the shimmering colours, and that jungle flora and the percussion. I love it all. It's just amazing. It captures the scene perfectly. Try to mix the two sort of worlds to come together. So our next float is the Discover. Oh, that just in case we didn't say it. That was the Discover Adventure float. Well, make sure we always say these floats by their names. So next up, we've got Discover Imagination, which is that other main ingredient you had having a Disneyland Paris Parade. Peter Pan! I've never seen Peter Pan. No. I've seen the film called Hook, which features that guy from Tron Legacy as Hook. Pan. Ugh. It's called Pan. What was I thinking of? You were thinking of another film called Hook. Which you can look up. But no, it's called Pan. Pan. Oh, I was thinking of the 1991 film, which I've definitely not seen. No, the film I actually did see was Pan, which was released in 2015, and it starred the guy from Tron Legacy. What's his name? As Hook. What's it? Let me look up his name. Hugh Jackman played Blackbeard. Oh, wasn't he menacing? He was menacing, Hugh Jackman as Blackbeard. Oh, it's Garrett Headland who played Hook. He was the guy in Tron Legacy. So actually, I quite liked him. He was great as Hook. So it's called Pan. That's what I was bought. So it was at least 2015. Not Hook. Not seen Hook. How do I know Hook if I've not seen Hook? Must have been a question on a game show. Maybe Tipping Point or The Chase. But it definitely was not on Only Connect. No, that's for sure. No. But Pan, that's all. So I've not actually seen Peter Pan, but I have seen Pan. But Peter Pan's always there. I actually quite like. Yeah, this is a great one. I love the detail on it. I love how it does look quite amazing to float with the score. But what I love is how they've not gone for the skull cabin painting work. They have tried to make it feel like majestic. So they've gone the blue and they've got the yellow moon. That crescent moon, which I love. I always felt for the people on that moon who had to swing it. I was like, oh, not like to be in their shoes now. Can you imagine if that snapped? Oh, yeah. And you got Peter Pan that comes up, that pops throughout the school cabin. Alright, it's quite, yeah. Literally that where you've got to literally look up and be like, oh look, there's someone swinging on the moon. It's a lady. Hope she's alright, I'm gonna catch a cold. But yeah, it's lovely. How you've got them suspended beneath an immense dream like mood. It all reminds me of the mood from we had from Once Upon a Dream Parade. Ah, I'm gay nostalgic. There. And it's brilliantly named because after all, Disneyland Paris is quite literally the land of imagination. Well said, yeah. Right, discover a new world. We finally get a Finding Nemo flow. I could not believe it when we got when obviously we heard about all the different floats that we're going to be in. I could not believe we were going to have a Finding Nemo float. Because if you're going to do a Pixar float, what? Right, let me ask you this, okay? Because obviously you're from Paris. Now, if I was to ask you to choose a Pixar film to be a float in a parade, what would you go for? Apart from Toy Story, because Toy Story's already there. I would probably go with... I'd probably say go with Ratatouille. Because even though that got a float in Stars and Cars Parade, it was just a car. Yeah, so I think this could have been more perfect to do. And plus, it was set in Paris. It was set in Paris. Well, the very rare times where Pixar was not set in America. So that's a good choice. Yeah, that's a great choice. And plus, Remy and Emile, they have been cats in Paris. I mean, I love to have seen them in Stars and Cars. Right? Yeah, that's a great choice there. But would Finding me on your mind? No. Well, so I thought, oh, this was great. And I love Crush there. The float is an actual Crush float. It's a full animatronic. So he moves. He moves. Even talks and does it in French. Yes. I think you have Crush speak in any language and you understand what he says. Too right, dude. Is that the first time you said that word? I think it is. Oh my god! You're going hipster! I'm not going hipster! I am not! Oh. I'm not. Come back up. Come back. I'm not going hipster. But I love it. And I also love how you got Dory, Nemo, and Mine there, but as puppets. Well, you gotta have them, yeah. You gotta have them. You know they're not the perfect cats to have because you can't have them as walkable. You gotta have them in some form. So they're kind of nice to have as puppets. So great. Love that. Right. The star attraction. Discover Enchantment. Oh, my word. Just, oh, shall I let you draw? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that float. Oh, the beauty of it. Oh, and I would so have that in my back garden. It wouldn't fit. Well, if I ever lived in a mansion, I would have that in my back garden. Oh, I love it. What I love is the amount of detail that's gone into this dragon. And because Maleficent is one of my favourite Disney villains. Have you seen Maleficent played by Angelina Jolie? Yes, I have. Bit questionable there, but I'm just preferring as a whole. Maleficent is my favourite as a whole. But yeah. Mainly because I understand her reasons for being a villain. But the dragon form, we don't see much yet, but it's just so majestic and beautiful. The cog work that's got into it, just little, and the big moment where you're going to help me create it. Yeah. So the big piece de resistance of this flow is that the dragon at one point breathes fire, and you can always tell it's coming. Yeah. So even though I'd watched a bit of this parade already on YouTube, I still was not prepared when it happened. So the dragon's head tilts up. It's like it's coming, and then there it is! Great effect there. Yeah, well done there. And you always take like whoa! Because, oh my god, when I first visited Paris in 2005, I would never have imagined the parade float doing that. No, never. Fast forward then 12 years, and this is what we get. Well, I think it shows how much, since the 20th anniversary, my home has come a long way. Yeah, in the standard of entertainment. You know. It's just so amazing. And who knows, maybe we could in the future maybe see more interactive floats like that. But that first got to stay. It's got to stay. And like you have mentioned with the COVID-19, we haven't had opportunities to explore it, to see that enough. It's got to stay. I just love it. And if my back garden was big enough, I would so put that attraction in it. It might make you want to go out into the garden. I'm not a nature person. We've established that. I'm a city boy. We've established this. Honestly. I just love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it! Love it so much. No surprises. It's the episode artwork. Right. Discover a man. This actually is another key ingredient of what you need, but what you always would expect at a past parade. Princesses. Now, this to me is not really that good. No, it's not really a float. It's reused from the Magic on Parade, where they just have different carriages and just float. And they just ride on the carriage. Yeah. And I think also the princesses are just too. They're just gone for the obvious ones. Yeah. Like Cinderella, and Belle, and Sleeping Beauty. We want to see some more modern day princesses. So, like, well, if you could. Right. I'll ask a question for you then. You asked me, ask it for you. Right. If you could design a princess float for a parade, which princess would you have him? I would have Tiana. I love Tiana. But you've never seen Princess and the Frog. Yeah, but I love Tiana because she's got that great song. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Even I'm crazy. But I don't care. Trials and tribulations. I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. Love that song, and I have covered it. Oh, we're plugging your cover ears now, are we? Well! But yeah, so that's why I love the that. Tiana. Rapunzel. I love Tangled, the series. And again, you've not watched the film. But I've watched the series. I've watched the series. By the way, they need to put season 2 and 3 on Disney Plus. No. Disney Plus in the UK, you can watch Tangled Series 1, but it's not got Series 2 or 3. And they were the best! They were the best! Best, both story-wise and music-wise. So Disney Plus UK, if you are watching, put Tangled Season 2 and 3 on Disney Plus. And also, put Sunny with a Chance on too! Oh, here we go. But it's not on there! There's so many great Disney Channel series I love are on there. But See With a Chance is not. And all we need is Season 2. Because Season 1 we've got on DVD. But Season 2 we haven't got on DVD. And so it's like, put it on Disney Plus. America's got it. Yeah, America's got both seasons of Sunny With a Chance. Not us. So Disney Plus UK, if you're listening to that, I want to see Season 2 and 3 of Tangled and both Season 1 and Season 2 of Sunny With a Chance put on Disney Plus UK. Don't you, man? No, I'm not finished. Right, back to your question. So yeah, I have Rapunzel, I have Tiana, and I would also have Merida. Now that I have seen. And if I was to have one of the ones they all go with, I'd go with Belle. Okay, go. Yeah. So then finally we have the Discover Wonder Float. Finally we get a Frozen float. Yes! Because Magic on Parade came out in 2012, the year before Frozen. And when since Frozen came out, I kind of felt we need a Frozen float. Yeah, we need a Frozen float! And we finally, took us 4 years, but we finally got a Frozen float. Yeah, the problem is it's not accessible. Oh no. Well, can I tell you what I do the first before you go and roast it? Okay, right. I love the details gone through. I love the majesticness. I love that you got Spen. Lovely Spen. Spen's not treated fairly amongst Disney. You hardly see him in any Disney shows. Disney on Ice or parades or. But I love Spen. Lovely Spen. He's in my top 3 of all-time Frozen characters. I love him. I love Elsa. I love Spurs. Elsa second. Spen's bad. So I love how Elsa's riding it, and you got Elsa and Anna. I love Elsa. But yeah, the problem is, and you can go into it. Problem is, when the float's in the distance, you can see them all perfectly fine. Oh, watch the mic! So you can see them perfectly fine. But then as the float slowly comes towards you, it's hard to see the all 3 characters. Oh yeah, because I always did what a lot of people do. What people do when they try and wait and try to get this way. I was trying to get you try to get away. I was trying to get Elsa. I was like, Elsa. But of course, it's hard to see. Yeah, even if you do your giraffe neck, it's still quite hard to sort of see. But yeah, I know. I was trying to get Olaf too. No, I don't like Anna. Don't like Anna. So I was trying to Elsa. But of course, yeah, it's hard to see in the distance. But yeah, Discover Wonder, that float was such amazing. Oh, just amazing. Okay. So, before we finish and go into the watch party, I would like to do some little facts. Okay, go ahead, because I did quite a lot of research for this show, and I wanted to give us some facts. So, the theme song, as you have heard at the beginning of the show, there is Lost in the Magic. The opening announcement to this, which I'm going to do in French, because I do speak a fair bit of French, so I'm going to go for it. Well, it's just simply a Matignon, many messieurs, yes, that! So it's basically, Matignon, mesdames et messieurs, et pour enfants, Disney Star Parade! That's what it is. So there's no French to Stars on Parade, it's just simply that, no. So there are other songs featured. Obviously, what I do quite love is how this parade, it does what Apollo Dream did, which would have a theme song, but also incorporate it to other songs used based on the float. So, other songs featured are, in the opening unit, A Whole New World and Sif-Bidi-Doo-Dah. In Toy Story unit, you've got a Friend in Me. In the Jungle unit, you've got I Just Can't Wait to Be King, The Bare Necessities, and I Want to Be Like You. In the Peter Pan unit, you've got You Can Fly, Following the Leader, The Second Star to the Right, A Pirate's Life. In Fine New unit, you've got Beyond the Sea, which is, just in case you're not familiar with it, it's the song Mayfair by Robbie Williams, which you hear at the end credits of Finding Nemo. Sleeping Beauty unit, Battle with the Forces of Evil. And Hail to the Princess Aurora! Speaking of princesses, the Princess unit, digital music is Someday My Prince Will Come, I See the Light. Tango. Yeah, I've got a Tango song in there. A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. And the first unit we have For the First Time in Forever. And Let It Go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Bring out the demi version. Oh! You do the tune to that. Well, I love both versions. Yeah. Unlike Lost into the Unknown. Don't like both versions. I like the movie one. Okay. But yeah, so some quite interesting buzz there. I wanted to incorporate them because I did my extensive research for the show today. I just wanted to get them in. So, I think, well, it's been quite a lengthy first part. But I think that's what you gotta get used to before we talk about the parades, because we're all doing detail. Yeah. I think we pretty much got all I want to say. I'm ready to go to watch party. I'm ready too. Should we do it as the actual parade? What's the point? Because the watch party we have the pre-recorded segment, so I say we feel a bit weird. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. Like I say, it's gonna feel weird because obviously we have, of course, have our pre-recorded intro to the watch before leading into the watch party. But okay, fine. Right. So that's all for now. We're gonna get next time you see us will be at the watch party. So, ready? Yeah. Let's do it together. Imagine on Midtown Business in Full Disney.